Hi students, good morning. So I am your chemistry miss, Mrs. Anbu Miller. Today we are going to see the new lesson 5, that is coordination chemistry. So what is meant by coordination chemistry? So coordination chemistry, so what is meant by coordination compounds? So complex with them. So coordinate, what is the word meaning of complex? Complex means that is hold to arrange. So that is coordinate. So we already, the previous lesson we studied the transition metals. All the transition metals have the tendency to form the complex compound or the coordinate compound. So here that is the coordinate compound, how it is formed, that is metals and non-metals also arranged to form the coordinate compound. So what are the main important, first we are going to see the introduction part. What are the main function of this coordinate compound? So in the biological function in our body, in the living organism, the main coordination compounds are involving in the main role. What are the first biological function? That is hemoglobin, oxygen transporter. So what is meant by hemoglobin? So what are the structure of hemoglobin? The hemoglobin containing, what is the structure? The hemoglobin containing heme, the iron is the central metal atom, right? This is the iron is the central metal atom. So here that is globulin protein is there. Globulin protein, here also globulin protein, globulin, here also globulin protein, here also globulin protein. Here that is the lone pair of electron. Here again this is here the globulin protein. So iron is the central metal atom. This is the coordination compound. So here in the hemoglobin, this is the structure of hemoglobin. This is the lone pair of electron. The pair of electron to hold that oxygen. So that is the reason after binding the hemoglobin, it is converted into oxyhemoglobin. Here the oxygen is binded to that position. After that it is carried throughout the bloodstream. So this is the hemoglobin. Next one is vitamin B12 cobalamin. So vitamin B12, that is the vitamin B12, other name is called as cobalamin. The cobalt is the central metal atom. So another one is chlorophyll and the plant pigment. So chlorophyll plant pigment, chlorophyll is main used in the synthesis, photosynthesis. What are the metal present here? That is magnesium. So what are the metal present here? That is the magnesium is the central metal atom. This is also coordination compound. So another one, so Ziegler-Natta catalyst. So mainly the coordination compounds are involved in the catalyst. So many compound it is act as a catalyst. So that is Ziegler-Natta catalyst. That is titanium that is tin tetrachloride. Here also triethyl aluminium. So these are combined together, that is called the Ziegler-Natta catalyst. This is also involved in the, that is also one of the coordination compound. Another one, Wilkinson compound is also act as a catalyst. So another one best example, chromium 3 chloride hexahydrate. So this is all different color. It is obtained as the different color. These also exhibit in a different properties, that is exhibit in a catalytic properties. So mainly these coordination compounds are mainly involved in the catalytic property. Then in this chapter we are going to see the understand the chemistry of coordination compound and the nature and bonding and nomenclature of this compound. This is we are going to see this chapter. First we are going to see the what is meant by coordination compound. So what is meant by coordination compound? That is the double salt. So first you are going to see what is coordination compounds. I am going to explain. So what is the simple salt? Say one example of simple salt, that is sodium chloride, right? This is the example of simple salt, sodium chloride. This can be ionized Na plus ion and the Cl minus ion. Okay, so this is the simple salt. That is, we already know that is sodium chloride is a simple salt. Here, what is meant by double salt? So double salt, here again ferrous sulfate is combined together, that is ammonium sulfate, right? Equimolar solution of, equimolar means that is the same amount of ferrous sulfate and the ammonium sulfate combined together. After then crystal to form this compound, that is called, the two things are combined together to form this compound, ferrous sulfate, NH4 twice SO4, then 6 molecule of water. This compound is called as double salt. Okay, what after then it will ionize, it will decompose into, converted into ion. So that is Fe2 plus, SO4 2 minus, then NH4 plus ion. Okay, so this is after decomposed it will separate as a ion. So that is called as double salt. What is mean by double salt? So the simple salt, equimolar solution of simple salt combine together to form a double salt. So the double salt, what is the property of this double salt? It is otherwise called as, this compound is otherwise called as more salt. What is the name of this compound? That is more salts. More salt. Okay, the name is more salt. So it is the after it decomposed, it will convert it into Fe2 plus ion, SO4 minus ion, NH4, that is ammonium ion. So again another one example, potassium ferro. Again another one is potassium ferrithiocyanate. What is the compound name is? Potassium ferrithiocyanate. Ferrithiocyanate. Okay, this is the one example of this compound. This is called as coordination compound. So how to explain that? So here also it will after decomposed, this is one coordination compound. If it will decompose, that is it will dissociate into Fe3 plus ion, K plus ion, then SCN minus ion. Okay, so after decomposed, it will dissociate into Fe3 plus ion, K plus ion, SCN plus ion according to this rule. But the three ions are not formed. Okay, so these three ions are not formed in the coordination compound. It will form only K plus ion and the SCN 3 minus ion. So this is, it will form the cation and anion. Only two things only form in the coordination compound. Okay, so what is the difference between the double salt and the coordination compound? What is coordination compound? It will not dissociate into ion. It will dissociate only cation and anion. So this is, that is the bracket, before that bracket, that is cation. Suppose the here that is the backside is there, that is called as anion. So that is the another one, K4. This is the difference between coordination compound double salt and the coordination compound. So repeatedly asking question, what it mean by double salt? Double salt mean that simple salt combined together to form the double salt. The other name of the salt is more salt. It will dissociate into ions, but in the constituent. So constituent means idhula irukra ellame thanithaniya iona vandu separate agum, but in the coordination compound it will not dissociate into ions. Okay, it will only dissociate into cation and the anion. Okay, so this is the complex coordination compound. Because the coordination compound does not lose its identity and they never dissociate to give the simple ion. So this is the another point of this coordination compound. The coordination compound does not lose their identity and does not never dissociate to give the simple ions, but here it will dissociate to give simple ions. It does not give the simple, does not give simple ion. Okay, so that is the simple ion. This is the difference between, this is the difference between coordination compound and the double salt. Okay, so this is the another one. Next we are going to see the coordination Werner's theory. What is mean by Werner's theory? So this is another important one. What is mean by Werner's theory? First we are explain that what is mean by the Werner's theory. I'll explain one example. One of these example I explain all these things. First one is, I'll give one example. Okay, this is one example, CONH36Cl3. Okay, this is one coordination compound, right? So first point of this Werner's theory, this is important theory. First point is, that is this coordination compound element exhibit the two types of valency. Two types of valency. Two types of valence. So that is primary valence and the secondary valence. Okay, so this is the first point. But what is mean by primary valence? What is mean by secondary valence? What is mean by primary valence? Primary valence is referred as the oxidation number. What is mean by oxidation number? So we already studied the 11th standard. What is mean by oxidation number? The central, this is called as, so before going to that, what is mean by central metal atom? So here, this compound is central metal atom. Okay, this is central metal atom. This is called as ligand. Suppose in case this is the square bracket. So before the square bracket any compound is there means that is called as cation. Cation. Suppose after the square bracket means this is called as anion. Okay, so this is the simple one. So this is central metal atom ligand. So what is mean by ligand? So what is mean by ligand? The ligand means that is the compound having the lone pair of electron. So அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? So ரெண்டு எலக்ட்ரானை கொடுத்து central metal atomோட bond formation நடக்கும். That is called as ligand. Ligand அப்படினா இப்போ say for example here NH3, right? So NH3. So how to write? N here one, N here one, this is another one. So that is NH, right? Okay, here that is NH. So this N contain lone pair of electrons. So that is this 6 number of electrons. So this is ammonia, right? The ammonia, each ammonia contain one lone pair of electrons. So that is here 6 ammonia is there. So each ammonia donate a pair of electron to link the central metal atom. So see the diagram. So this is called as cobalt, the central metal atom. This is 6 ammonia is there, right? 6 ammonia is bind to that cobalt, that is called as ligand. So ligand means donate, the tendency to donate a pair of electron to making the bond between the central metal atom, that is called as ligand, right? So this ligand, another one is the number of ligand is called as coordination number. So just again once again the number of ligand is called as coordination number. So what is coordination number of this compound? That is called as 6. Okay, so here number of ligand is called coordination number. Okay, so that is number of ligand. So how many ligand is there here? That is 6 ligand. This is central metal atom, that is cobalt is there, that is central metal atom. This is ligand. Number of ligand is called as coordination number. So that is called as coordination number. So in this compound that is 6 ligand is there. So the coordination number is 6. Okay. So first point is it will having the coordination compound 2 types of valence, primary valence, secondary valence. Primary valence is referred as the oxidation number of this compound. So how to calculate oxidation state of the metal atom, and the secondary valency is the coordination number. Secondary valency is the coordination number. So what is meant by coordination number? So that is number of ligand, right? Coordination number. So the secondary valency means that is referred as the coordination number. Oxidation number. How to calculate the oxidation number? So here that is I am going to calculate. So here that is CONH3 6, right? 6 Cl3. This is the central metal atom, that is cobalt. So I am going to calculate the oxidation number of this cobalt, right? This cobalt to keep oxidation number. So oxidation, that compound is X. Ammonia is the neutral ligand, that is no charge, that is equal to 0. Chlorine is minus 1 charge, that is minus 3, equal to the no charges here, that is 0. X is equal to plus 3. So the oxidation state of this cobalt is plus 3 oxidation state. So that is primary valence is represent is the coordination number. This is the first point. What is the first point? 2 types of valence. Primary valence, or it referred as the oxidation number. How to calculate the oxidation number? This is the central metal atom. This is this one I want to calculate cobalt. So that is X. So ammonia is a neutral ligand. Okay, so 3 types of ligand: negative ligand, positive ligand, and neutral ligand is there, right? So this is neutral ligand. So the valence equal to 0, the oxidation number equal to 0. Chlorine is minus 1, 3 molecule is there, so minus 3 equal to 0, X equal to plus 3. So oxidation number is plus 3. So the primary valence is represented as is the oxidation number of the central metal atom. The secondary valence is represented as the coordination number. What is mean by coordination number? The number of ligand, the total number of ligand present in the compound, coordination compound, that is called as coordination number. Okay, so this is the first point. Second point, so the primary valency of the metal ion is positive in the most of the cases. So the primary valency is mostly, it is positive in state. So the primary valency is oxidation state, that is the mostly positive in nature. It is satisfied the negative ion. So that is the primary valency, this is the cation. So this is satisfied by the negative ion. Again another one, secondary valency. So the it is satisfied by the neutral molecule. So primary valency is satisfied by negative ions, right? The secondary valency is satisfied by positive, negative and neutral. Positive, negative and neutral molecule. Okay, so this is the another one. So another one is here the secondary valency negative ion. So it is can be two types of sphere. According to the Werner's theory, two types of sphere, that is inner sphere and the outer sphere. See the diagram. So inner sphere, what is the molecule is there? Ammonia. So 6 ammonia is there. Ammonia where it is present? It is the square bracket. So inside that coordination sphere. So that is called as inner sphere. It is called as the coordination sphere. So the coordination sphere, that is the inner sphere, that is two types of sphere, inner sphere and the outer sphere. The dotted line, the purple color dotted line is called as inner sphere. It is otherwise called as coordination sphere. The outer sphere, that is solid line, is called as outer sphere. Again another is called as ionization sphere. In this outer sphere, the molecules are loosely bound the central metal atom. What is the reason? It can easily ionized. So that is called as the outer sphere containing, otherwise called as ionization sphere. Okay, so this is the again another one. So another one is primary valencies are non-directional. So this is the primary valencies are non-directional while the secondary valencies are directional. That is the secondary valency. What is the primary valency? That is the inner sphere. This is firmly attached to the central metal atom. So it is called as directional. So this is called as directional. Okay. Because the inner sphere, it is firmly attached to the central metal atom. So it is the directional. Outer spheres are loosely bounded. It is non-directional. This is called as non-directional. Okay. So this is the Werner's theory. Werner's theory. So what is mean by Werner's theory? So again simplified that is the I am writing the only 2 points. So what is mean by? So the elements exhibit two types of valency. Primary valency. The primary valency referred as the oxidation state of the metal atom and it is satisfied the negative ion. It is otherwise called as outer sphere, loosely bounded. It is non-directional. Okay. So another one, the second one is secondary valency is referred as the coordination number of the metal state. It will satisfy the negative ion and neutral molecule and the positive ion. It is referred as the inner sphere. It is otherwise called as coordination sphere. It is firmly attached to the central metal atom and it is called as directional. Okay, so this is another one of this postulates of Werner's theory. So this is the postulates of Werner's theory. So 5 points is there. 5 point I am simplifying that. That is I am writing only the 2 point. This only they elaborate in your textbook. What is primary valency? It is referred as the two types of valence. Primary valence and the secondary valence. Primary valence is referred as the oxidation state of this metal atom. Negative ion, it is satisfied the negative ion. It is otherwise called as outer sphere. It is loosely bound. It is non-directional. Okay, so I am also referred everything in the textbook, in the diagram. This is central metal. Cobalt, it is a central metal atom. This dotted line is the inner sphere. This is outer sphere. So inner sphere, the ligand is there. So the ammonia is the ligand, is the neutral ligand. Okay, so that is the another one. So this is the Werner's theory. Next one is illustration of Werner's theory. Okay, so next we are going to see the illustration of Werner's theory. So first one is example COCl3 6NH3. How to write this coordination compound? 6 molecule of ligand is there. So 6 molecule of ligand and then Cl3, that is 3 molecule of Cl3. So it is yellow in color. So how many, that is groups satisfy secondary valency. What is secondary valency? Is a inner coordination sphere. Inner coordination sphere, the number of ligand. How many ligand is there? That is 6 number of ligand. Okay, that is 6 number of ligand. So how to ionize? That is the ionizable ion. That is the negative charge, that is Cl minus ion 3 molecule. So another one is number of moles of silver chloride is formed. That is 3 moles of silver chloride, because 3 moles of chlorine is there. So that is 3 moles of silver chloride. Next one is again the same compound. It is purple in color. COCl3, 5 molecule of NH3, that is NH3Cl. So here that is 6 coordination compounds. So what are the secondary valency? What are the coordination inside the bracket except central metal atom? Remaining alls are ligand. So what are the here? 2 ligands are there. So that is 5 molecules of NH3. Right, 5 molecules of NH3. Again another one more ligand, that is 1 molecule of and 1 molecule of Cl minus ion. Right, that is 2 ligands are there. So how many ionizable ligands? So that is Cl2, that is 2 Cl minus. Okay, so how many silver chloride is formed? 2 chlorine is there, that is 2 silver chloride. Okay, so this is the another one. Next one is COCl3, 4 molecule, that is NH3 4. Cl, remaining Cl2 only 1 mole. So how to write this compound? Again 4 molecule of NH3 and 2 molecule of chlorine, that is 2 molecule of Cl minus. So here how many ionizable ion? Here also only 1, that is Cl minus. Okay, so how many silver chloride is formed? 1 molecule of silver chloride. 1 molecule of silver chloride is formed. This is the illustration. Okay, so this is the Werner's theory, Werner's postulate. So this is the different color. So the different coordination compound exhibit in a different color. Okay, so this is the Werner's theory illustration. So next one is, what are the limitation of this limitation of Werner's theory? What are the limitation? Limitation, it cannot explain it does not able to explain the number of properties of, does not explain their color and the magnetic property. So already it is explain only the color, how which color will be coming. So it does not explain the color and the magnetic properties. Okay, so that is the limitation, magnetic properties. So is a diamagnetic or paramagnetic. So it will overcome this one. It is the 2 limitation. It is the color, it does not explain the color and the magnetic properties of this compound. Okay, so next we are going to see the what are the terms of this coordination compound. What are the terms of this coordination compound? First one is first term. Okay, what are the first term of this coordination compound is coordination entity. Coordination entity. What is mean by coordination entity? Just clearly see that. First one is, I give one example. I am writing this example only throughout this lesson. K4 FeCN6. Okay. So what is mean by coordination entity? Central, usually the metal and the array of their atom, group of atom attached to it. So that is the, simply you understand that inside the square bracket, that is called as coordination entity. So how to including, you enclose the square bracket, it is the coordination entity, it is right there, this is called as, once again I am writing here, what is this one? This is cation. This is cation. What is this one? Central metal atom. Central metal atom. So what is this one? This is called as ligand. Ligand. So before the square bracket it is called as cation. After the square bracket it is called as anion. So how to write the coordination entity? So now I am writing here FeCN6. Here 4 cation is there. This side you called as is a 4 negative ion. Here positive charge, here negative charge. So this is called as coordination entity. So what is mean by coordination entity? The composed of the central metal atom and the ligand. That is called enclosed in a square bracket. This is called as coordination entity. Okay, so this is the another one. Suppose another one example, nickel tetracarbonate. Nickel tetracarbonate NiCO4. This is the neutral coordination compound, right? So that is the entity also. What is coordination entity also? Nickel tetracarbonate. Okay, so that is the here no charges is there because it is a neutral molecule. Nickel tetracarbonate, it is a neutral molecule. Okay, this is the coordination entity. Suppose they are asking, this is one example, write the coordination entity. Just you write, suppose cation is there, you give that is minus. Here positive means the charge is minus. Suppose in case the anion is coming that side, means it is become positive. We see the later. So next one is what is mean by second topic is second one, central metal atom. What is mean by central metal atom? Central metal atom. So what is meant by central metal atom? One that occupy the central position in the coordination number. So it will occupy central position in the and bind other atom or group of with a ligand. What is meant by central metal atom? It can occupies the central position of the coordination number. So here that is the central position. Which one is occupied? The iron is occupied. That is called as central metal atom. Which one is occupied? The central position. That is called the central metal atom. So here that is the coordination entity. So how to write the central metal atom? This is again I am writing the same example. K4 FeCN6. Here, how to write the central metal atom? Fe2 plus. How to write the Fe2 plus? First, this is the oxidation number of iron. How to calculate the oxidation number? The previous one I am explained. So this is the what is the oxidation number of potassium? 1 potassium oxidation number K is equal to 1. Here 4 molecule is there, 4, right? This is X. You have to going to calculate the oxidation number of iron. Cn is the negative ligand, so the oxidation state is -1. So that is -6 equal to 0. So X is equal to +2, right? So that is why I am writing Fe2 plus. This is called a central metal atom. Central metal atom means simply you write Fe, not Fe. That is Fe2 plus ion. It is present in the form of Fe2 plus ion. That is called as central metal atom. That is the 6 coordinate. This is the ligand having the tendency to donate a pair of electron. The ion is ready to accept a pair of electron. So that is, this is called as, this is donor atom. The Cn is donor atom. Donor, this is acceptor atom. Acceptor atom. So that is always central metal atom is the acceptor atom. Donate a pair of electron. Okay, so this is the central metal atom or the ion. Another one is, next one is what is mean by ligand. Okay, what is mean by ligand? Ligand is the atoms or group of atom bound to the central metal atom. Directly bound to the central metal atom is called as ligand. Ligand means that directly bound, the group of atom or number of atom directly bound to the central metal atom. So the donor atom is, so here K4 FeCN6. Okay, this is one example. Here the Cn is directly bound to the central metal atom. So how to write this one? Iron. Here Cn minus. So that is ligand. So this is negative ligand. Cn is the negative ligand. So previous one ammonia is the neutral ligand. So that is no charges is there. Cn minus. So that is, so donated with the coordinate covalent bond. So what is meant by coordinate covalent bond? So here that is donated 2 electron and directly bound to the central metal atom. So we can write like this. So that is here positive charge is there. So here that is negative charge. So here positive ion, cation is there. So that is negative ion. So this is the structure of this compound. So this is called as ligand. Ligand is directly here 6 ligand is there, right? Okay, sir. 6 ligand, again Cn minus, here sorry that Cn minus. Okay, so that is the arrow mark represent, this is the donor atom, this is acceptor atom. So all the ligands are donate a pair of electron. Here carbon is the donor atom, right? So the N minus, here the carbon atom, but donor atom is carbon and this is the ligand NH3, donor atom is the, so suppose in here is nitrogen NH3, ammonia. So ammonia means the here N is the donor atom. N is the donor atom. Donor atom. So here the carbon is the donor atom. Carbon only donate a pair of electron. Okay, so this is the ligand. What is mean by ligand? So number of atoms directly bound to the central metal atom. So the number of ligand, that is called as central metal atom. Ligand is the donor atom. Central metal atom is the acceptor atom. So what is mean by coordination sphere? Next one is coordination sphere. Coordination sphere. What is mean by coordination sphere? Okay, what is coordination sphere? So the coordination compound containing central metal atom and the ligand is the collectively called as coordination sphere. What is mean by coordination sphere? So that is central metal atom, central metal atom metal atom plus this is the another one. So Ligon. So that is combined together, that is called as coordination sphere. Coordination sphere. So what is the example here? That is K4FeCN6. So what is coordination sphere? Central metal atom and the Ligon. So that is, this is the square bracket is represent is the coordination sphere. So that is the square bracket with the net charge. Coordination sphere usually in square bracket with the net charge. So how to write the coordination sphere? FeCN6. Here 4 positive charges there, that is 4 minus. This is called as coordination sphere. Okay, so this is the other is called this is called as this K4. This K plus ion is called as counter ion. Counter ion or ionizable ion. So counter ion, this is the cation is called as counter ion. This is called as coordination sphere. Okay, this is the another. Okay, so next one, coordination polyhedron. What is meant by coordination polyhedron? The spatial arrangement of the central metal atom and the Ligon. That is the spatial arrangement. Spatial arrangement, that is the geometry of this central metal atom and the Ligon. So here that is called as poly. So K4FeCN6. So here the 6 ligand is there. So it is called as octahedral. The spatial arrangement. So another one, NiCO4. Here 4 is there. So that is called as tetrahedral. Okay, so that is what is meant by coordination polyhedron? The spatial arrangement of Ligon atom directly to the central metal atom. That is called as coordination polyhedron. So next one is what is meant by coordination number. So I already told what is coordination number. Number of ligand is called as coordination number, right? So here the ligand, the number of atom bonded to the central metal atom in the complex is called as coordination number. Coordination number is equal to the number of bond between the ligand and the central metal atom. So here K4FeCN6. Okay. So what is the coordination number? Coordination number equal to 6. Number of ligand equal to 6. Okay. So this is the coordination number. So number of ligand is equal to coordination number. So this is the another one. Suppose, so another one example I am writing here, coordination, how to calculate the coordination number. So first one is nickel, that is Cl2. Okay. So this is here, that is anion is there. So how to write this? This is one example, right? So how to write the coordination? So what are the terms we already studied? First one is coordination entity. How to write the coordination entity? What is the coordination entity? So this is negative charge. Okay, before the bracket, that is called as cation.